Nice to meet you tonight, Russell. And when did you last have contact with your brother?
I last spoke to Kieron just as he left for the trip at the beginning of September.
So a long time.
Yeah, good.
And the rest of your family, have you had any contact with him
My
at all?
mum and his girlfriend managed to speak to him about 3 weeks ago. He managed to make 2 phone calls. And we do get the occasional letter from him, yeah.
Now, we have some pictures which we believe is probably the last time you've publicly seen Kieron. I think he was in court, potentially in Murmansk. How's he doing? Do you know how he's coping? Because his life has changed dramatically, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think he was in a state of shock, especially in those pictures. And you know, certainly it's not been an easy time for him. He spends 23 hours a day in a cell. And I think... How
does he keep himself entertained, and how does he stop himself worrying about what's happening to him?
I think it's difficult, and I think there are definitely dark moments in the cell. You know, he's been on his own a lot as well, so you know, I guess there can only be some...
Okay. Let's just find out why he was there in the first place. Again, we've got some new footage. We believe this was Russian Special Forces arresting Kieron and 29 others on that Greenpeace ship. What exactly was he doing out there?
Well, actually, in those pictures you can see that he is filming there. Kieron's a video journalist. He's not a Greenpeace member.
But he was paid by Greenpeace, wasn't he?
He was on a short-term contract to cover the protest. He was basically then going to distribute media to media outlets in the UK.
And was he aware of the risks? I know that they were trying to scale a Russian oil rig in Russian waters, and we know what Russia are like with protesters.
Yeah,
was he aware that this might happen?
I think there's a couple of 2 things. One is he's a journalist, and to get good stories, sometimes you have to take risks to do that kind of thing. And also, they did a very similar protest a year before, and the authorities didn't take any action at all. It was a peaceful protest, which again, this one was the same.